World number one, along with some of the biggest international names in golf, will be debuting this week in Hollywood.
Welcome to the latest edition of PGA Tour Today.
As the weeks roll on in the 2012 season, the fields just keep getting stronger. Last week we watched a blockbuster Sunday pairing of Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson, with lefty dominating in the final day to claim his 40th victory on the PGA Tour at Pebble Beach. And this week, experts and fans alike are expecting a showdown between international stars making their debut and the storied veterans that are ready to once again take on the famed Riviera Country Club at the Northern Trust Open. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Amanda Balionis. World number one and reigning Player of the Year Luke Donald will be making his first appearance stateside this week, along with last year's WGC Bridgestone Invitational winner Adam Scott, fellow Aussie Jason Day, who recorded 2 runner-up finishes in the majors last season, along with Spaniard Sergio Garcia. And while the internationals try to get off to a quick start in California, it will be no easy feat since they'll be battling veterans like World Golf Hall of Famers Mickelson, Freddie Couples, and Ernie Els, along with Vijay Singh, Jim Furyk, reigning Players champion KJ Choi, and Jeff Ogilvy. Together, these vets have combined for 138 tour wins in their careers. With a star-studded event like this that you'd expect in Hollywood, there are a ton of groups to keep an eye on Thursday, but our featured grouping in round one will not disappoint. You could say it's the grouping of the comeback kids. Phil Mickelson, who won at Pebble after entering the final round with a 6-shot deficit. FedEx Cup points leader Kyle Stanley, arguably the best story of the season so far, as he gave up an 8-stroke lead at the Farmers Insurance Open on the final day to lose in a playoff to Brandt Snedeker, and then he bounced right back the very next week to take home his first PGA Tour victory at the Phoenix Open. For more on what to expect heading into round one at the Northern Trust Open, let's throw it out to our guys from Sirius XM PGA Tour Radio.
Amanda, a little bit of weather is running through here at Riviera on Wednesday. It's going to be very interesting with a little bit of rain, how soft this golf course is going to get. What that means with the forecast for perfect weather through the week, you better get on this golf course Thursday, because as the week goes on, it's going to firm up. And besides Pebble Beach, these are about the smallest set of targets these players play to all year long. So if you're going to do your scoring, you better get it done early and get it done fast out here at Riviera this week. Let's get out to the first with Bob.
Dennis, no matter what the weather is like, getting off to a good start this week is the same as it was last week at Pebble Beach. Very important. You heard Tiger and Phil talk about the early holes at Pebble. Well, the very first hole here at Riviera gives you a chance for the best start on tour. This is the easiest par 5 on tour. In fact, it's the easiest hole on tour. Last year, it gave up 40 eagles, a scoring average of 4.2. If you don't make birdie on the first hole, you have lost some ground, certainly, to the field. Our coverage on Sirius XM PGA Tour Radio begins at noon Eastern of the opening round of the Northern Trust Open. Amanda?
Thanks, guys. Well, our nationwide tour guys are also playing this week. They're in Bogota with President Bill Clinton at the Pacific Rubiales Columbia Championship presented by Samsung. To kick off the 23rd season of the nationwide tour, President Clinton will be teeing it up this week, marking the first time a former U.S. president will be on site for a nationwide tour event. President Clinton kicks off the week with a gala in an effort to support the Clinton Foundation's work in Colombia. You can catch all the live round one action of the Northern Trust Open on Golf Channel beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern, or while you're at work, just log on to PGAtour.com for the latest news, live leaderboard, and highlights.